Warning, the following video may contain cursing and adult coarse language. This video is not meant to be viewed by individuals under 13 years old. If you are under the age of 13, please exit out of this video and stop watching now. Thank you. Welcome back to another episode of Shining Pearl. I want to slather the bar with honey, thank you! And of course, not even 1 minute into the video, and we're accosted by a Bidoof! Well, thanks. Oh, but, you know, speaking of battles, we got ourselves a good way of getting some decently, and by decently I mean desperately, needed experience. Dewey could definitely use some growing. And it's kind of interesting, all things considering, compared to what we've been through. We just went through a forest of grass types. And guess what the second gem is? If you guessed grass type, you'd be correct. And we're not really going to give much of a chance to grow our grass type all that much. So, you know, hey, good chance to grow him up a little bit here. Hopefully maybe get a little bit of not just experience, but also a little bit of happiness as well. Because I'm not entirely certain, you know, how I'm going to be able to increase his happiness up through the methods that Sword and Shield provided. Because I did a little bit of research not too long ago. And what they do with the friendship points is that you have like a certain number of friendship, certain level of friendship that you need to reach, like a monetary, not a monetary, but like a numerical value. I want to say that the magic number we're looking for a happiness-based evolution is either 180 or like 200 out of like a max possible of 255. I'd have to look that up again just to be certain. But basically, a number of issues you can use to increase your Pokemon's happiness. Some of which is walking around. Some of which is sending Pokemon out in certain battles, like gym battles. Will actually add on a few points of happiness onto your Pokemon. Using in-game battle items like X Defend, X Attack. That's a good way of raising your Pokemon's happiness. If there's any particular massages you can give, like through a specialist in town, that'll raise your Pokemon's happiness. Obviously, feeding certain berries to your Pokemon will make them happier. But the problem is that Sword and Shield made different, they made changes to the system so that when your Pokemon hits like 179 in the numeric value, and I'll have this up on screen as like a text edit, just, you know, for future me to do. But Sword and Shield had it to where if it's like 179, the standard methods that I just listed won't work. So walking around the Pokemon in your party at 179 happiness will not boost it to 180. You have to be able to use the mechanics in Pokemon Camp in Sword and Shield. But this dude seriously had 6 Magikarp on his team. But anyway, here in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, you don't have that Pokemon camp function that you did back in Sword and Shield. There's no wild area, for example. So there's no reason to have like a mechanic that would cap your Pokemon's happiness at 179 without being able to raise it just that extra bit further to help allow for any happiness-based evolutions. Assuming that 180 is the cusp that it needs to be for a happiness evolution to trigger. I'm just kind of curious if that's the case here in this game, if they've copied that mechanic over for this or not, because if so, I'm not really certain what else I could do to raise his happiness up outside of the methods I've already listed. You just let a big W slip away. To sit back and fish casualties, a grown-up's hobby. Oh, I thought this was another person who was going to wreck us. And by wreck us, I mean allow us to kick them to the curb. Can't go anywhere near that just yet. I'm curious, is there anything in that corner? Yes! Jar of honey hidden in the corner. Huzzah. Feels great riding a bike with the wind in your face, doesn't it? Sure does. We're going to go ahead, rest of the team. And we got two things to do before we go into the gym. The first of which, the manager's gone off to the Team Galactic building and hasn't returned. Oh, yeah, can't do that now. Oops! Hey, you, yeah, you, trainer. That's never mind. You look tough. I'll just let you keep your Pokemon. Carry on. Hi, Cynthia! Oh, is that a Pokedex? You must be helping Professor Rowan. What's your name? Okay, I'll be sure to remember that name. My name is Cynthia. I'm a trainer just like you. I've been studying Pokemon mythology lately, just out of curiosity. Here in Eterna City, there's a statue of an ancient Pokemon. According to myth, it was extremely powerful. Who knows, you may encounter something like it while traveling with your Pokedex. Try using these. These should help you on your way. TM93s. Cut in the Hidden Moves app allows you to chop down small trees blocking your path. You can use the Hidden Move Cut from your Poketch in the field. It will let you go to places that were previously inaccessible to you. That's important for filling up your Pokedex, right? Then luck be with you. And she meanders off into the sunset, never to be seen again until the end of the game. Well, actually, no. We'll see her again. Oh, this is the Herbal Shop. We don't want to be here. Herbal medicine is really powerful. It's really good for, like, you know, trainers on a budget. The downside is that remember the happiness raising things that I mentioned earlier? Yeah, bitter medicine is one of the few that decreases happiness. Even for Pokemon that said have like bitter flavors, yeah, they don't like stuff that bitter. There's some writing on the Pokemon statue. Paul, once created, brought forth the many dimensions. All things, alive or not, are right at the same space. Such is the blessing of Pal. The text is barely legible and is faded completely in some places. So this looks like a mishmash of Dialga and Palkia there. Alright, I need cut to get past those trees. I actually kind of don't want to go into the gym right away. I suppose we could. Yeah, we might as well get it out of the way. Hey there, how's it going, Jam to be? Actually, that's what I said to some boy who zipped in here earlier, too. The gym leader, Gardenia, is a user of Grass-type Pokemon. Should be obvious, but Grass-type Pokemon really hate fire. I should tell you about the gym itself first. You can't challenge the gym leader until you find and beat all the gym's trainers who've hidden themselves. It's a bit challenging, but just think of it as good training and go for it. So yeah, the Grass type is one of the starting types in the game. It has a myriad of a lot of weaknesses. Not only is fire strong against it, but poison is also good against pure grass types. Bug types do amazing damage to it. Flying types are also super effective against grass. Just kind of a lot of that, can really ruin a grass type's day. But anyway, at my gym, no one gets to battle with me until they've beaten all the other trainers. I'll be waiting for you in the back. Good luck, Challenger. So I want to say that this was a bit different in the original Diamond and Pearl. I mean, I could be wrong. You know what? I think we're going to go ahead. We're going to... I could go ahead and have Pyram out front. For some reason I thought someone was hiding back here. Because I don't recall this hide-and-seek mechanic being a thing in the original Diamond and Pearl. I believe that this was like some sort of method where you had to go over a fountain with a... Oh, there it is. I see her. It looked kind of like a clock, a garden clock, if you will. Like the hour and minute hands were giant blades of grass. I could be confusing that for another gem, but... Yeah, see, there we go. That's the Pokemon of the hour. That's the Pokemon that Dewey will eventually grow into. I could be using this with Pyram just to wreck things left, right, and center. But you know what? I never had a Drifblim on the team. Never had a Drifloon either, but... Trainers at the end past 2 boulders, huh? Okay, well. My Grass-type Pokemon can dole out some serious special attacks. I won't let you win easily. Gil, you're a grass trainer. What exactly are you going to do to me? Put me to sleep? Paralyze me? Poison me, perhaps? What say you to my ball of shadow? First, you send out a Budew, Then you send out a Budew. What will your third Pokemon be? Another Budew? I guess we'll find out. Indeed. 3 for 3. Might as well go ahead and let it join its siblings. And to your Budew, oh! It actually survived. Well, la-dee-da, I bet you feel special, don't you? As I was saying, to your Budew, I say adieu. Slappy wants to learn the move Endure. And... man. Excuse me. The more beautiful the flower, the faster it wilts. That's pseudo-psychological. Middle of 3 trees. The middle of 3... oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yep. Hello. Even when you try to conceal it, you can't hide the aroma of flowers. Sounds like something you could probably say in a badass voice.
Even if you try to conceal it, you can't obscure the scent of flowers.
Yeah. No, I think I'm just being dumb. Ooh, seed of bullets. But it's not very effective as I am part flying. You have defeated the Aroma Lady. Just like your inability to conceal your abundant skill. Your next opponent is beside 4 flowers. Beside 4 flowers. Okay. That would be probably right here. Huh, you found me! You found me! I cannot do high-pitched voices. I don't know why I tried to bother. I really could just be using a lot more, you know, being more efficient on this. But I figure, you know what? I haven't used our new team member since we got her. So, why not show her off? Why not let her have a little bit of star roll? And everyone else will be, they'll be getting their own. I don't know why I bothered not to replace Tackle. Tackle is such a useless move. Well, she'll be learning Aqua Jet here soon enough. In fact, there's only the gym leader left. Go on. And Gardenia just pops in from out of the ether. Completely just out of nowhere. But anyway, let's see what we've got in terms of TMs that everyone can learn. So, Workups can only be usable by our Monferno. Rock Smash can only be used by our Monferno and Weasel. TM 76, only usable one Monferno. Rock Tomb actually can be learned by Pearl. That is pretty decent. Bullet Seed obviously can only be used by Dewey, and I accidentally flipped off of Cut, which is kind of useless anyway, so we're not even going to bother using that. Oh, thought I was close enough. You kept me waiting. I'm Eternia's gym leader. Eterna's gym leader, Gardenia, the grass-type master. When I first saw you, I was convinced you'd find your way to me. My hunch was right on the money. You have a winning aura about you. So anyway, this'll be fun. Let's have our battle. You are challenged by Gym Leader Gardenia, who sent out Cherubi. Go, go, Shadow Ball. Boom! And this is also partly why I did not want to use Monferno right off the bat. Just on the off chance some bullshit like that would happen. And now, you knock that off. And no more using items. Just cut that shit right out. Alright, about to send out Turtwig. You know what? We might as well go ahead and swap into Monferno. Because I don't think Turtwig has anything that's gonna be anything worth worrying about. Oh, but it manages to hang on right by the skin of its teeth. Ouch. And just to kind of give me that sort of finger, that middle finger, it throws up a reflect just to bolster itself against physical moves. Ugh. But I still managed to snag a level up off of it, so, you know. Rosa Raid. It's not the end yet. But yes, this would be the ultimate form that Dewey would take if he were to evolve into Roselia and then again into Rosa Raid. Oh my goodness, and oh man, what a fuck you! Knocked it out with the critical strike. That is funny as hell. Hildeberg wants to learn Stockpile. You know what? We're just gonna not do anything on Swallow, Spit Up, or Stockpile. Oops. That's not gonna be. There's no use in learning Spit Up or Swallow if you're not gonna learn Stockpile. Amazing, you're very good, aren't you? We got a bunch of money for winning. Also, I kind of like that she just sort of bounces back and forth, so kind of like that. Oh, that's cute. I might have said it before, but you're really tough. Wasn't it hard for you to raise your Pokemon to be so good? I guess it's a measure of how much you love your Pokemon. In recognition of that, I proudly grant you this. Ah, yes! You can, You received the Forest Badge from Gardenia. With the Forest Badge, the hidden move cut will be available from your Poketch. Now that you have 2 gym badges, all Pokemon you received in trades will obey you up to level 30. I also have a little something else for you. These are a gift from me. Stickers! Stickers. And TM86. Booyah. That's Mega Drain, isn't it? Grass Knot. Never mind. Mr. Ben don't know what the hell he's talking about. That'll be somewhat useful, I guess, for Dewey. Somewhat. I would rather have Mega Drain. But anyway. Yes. Trainer card. Oh. I didn't want to do that. I want to... There should be a way that I can do this. I don't know if I can do this in docked mode. Give me 1 second. I'll be right with you. So, yeah, my suspicions were confirmed. You could go ahead and polish your badges like you could in the original DS version to a lustrous shine. The downside is that, as far as I'm aware, there's no way to do this in docked mode on the Switch. You can only do it in handheld mode. But anyway, since you're visiting Eterna, you need to get yourself a bike and ride down the cycling road. We could go ahead and do that, but I think we're going to go ahead. We're going to hold off for next episode on that. Or maybe the episode after that. Because I wanted to come here for one thing, and that was to speak to this man right here. I am the first one to have started digging out the Grand Underground. I am. You can call me the Underground Man. Everyone else does. I'll make a gift of this to you. You hold up your end of the deal and put it to good use. You obtained the Explorer Kit. This is the one thing I was looking forward to the most out of anything from these remakes, was the Sinnoh Grand Underground. Let me mentor you as you become a full-fledged spelunker. Just follow my lead. We're not going to do that right now. In fact, we're going to save that off for the next episode, because I want to devote an entire episode nothing but the Sinnoh Underground. Next time on Pokemon Shining Pearl, we're going spelunking. See you all then, people!